We're a country of more than 330 million people. And the top two candidates for president this year, it's a man with 1 foot in the grave who can't remember where he is most of the time. And the other is a narcissistic, convicted felon, hell-bent apparently on revenge. Is this really the best this country can do? What do you think, Farron? I mean, it's amazing to me. It's just, when you think of the numbers and qualified people out there, this is what we have to choose from. This makes a person who has enough sense to try to defend the indefensible with both of them, okay? When we do a segment, what do we have to do? Are your eyes not working? Are your ears not working? Can't you see what this guy's falling off a demented cliff? Or when you almost every day talk about the things that Trump does that are just absolutely reprehensible, but they can't see it. Yeah. Or can they see it and they're just saying, what the hell, I just got to live through it?
Well, and the funny thing about the critiques of Biden wanting him to step down is, people like Rob Reiner. Last week, he reiterated again, Biden needed to step down. Yeah. And everybody in the comments like, F you, Rob Reiner.
I know.
It's like, he didn't say he's not going to vote for a Democrat. He'll still vote for Biden.
Or how about, all of them. Bill Maher, my God, you think he's become a villain. Jon Stewart, he's become a villain. Rob Reiner, these are George Clooney. These are people that have been in the middle of protecting this guy when they absolutely knew that he was toast, he was brown bread. They understood, but nevertheless they defended him anyway.
Right, and asking for something better to these angry people online is absolutely unforgivable. You can't ask for better, really? 333 million people in this country, and these are the two we get to choose from.
Well, okay, we get, the comments we get, apparently, from what I can tell, are that, this is our candidate. Why are you talking about this? Well, we're talking about it because Biden needs to do the best thing he should do for the country and step down and put somebody who can beat Trump in that place, maybe younger by about 50 frigging years.
It's what Trump did by picking J.D.
Vance.
J.D.
Vance was brilliant. It was a brilliant choice. He's saying, look, I get it. We're too old. We got old congresmen. We got old people running for president.
I think J.D. Vance is younger than me.
He's 39.
Jesus.
Yeah,
okay, that hurts.
Yeah, he's 39. You have a better beard, though. So anyway, as I'm looking at this, my conclusion is that they're going to have to live with it because they created it themselves. Voters created this themselves, didn't they?
Well, they created it, I think, based on the media feeding it to them. This is what the media, has pushed us. Right-wing media quickly fell in line with Donald Trump. Left-wing media, obviously, with Biden here. So the media feeds this to them. And anybody who may be on the fence, like we've said, like, hey, we wish we had somebody else, we get attacked relentlessly. And we've seen other people. Joe Scarborough is a great example.
Joe Brzezinski.
Yeah, he came out and said Biden needs to step down, got bullied to the point where he says, I am sorry. I toe the line now. Biden is the guy.
Isn't it disgusting?
And it's obvious what happened.
Here's a guy that blows in the wind. Whatever the hell is happening, I'm going to go over here because
he used to be good friends with Donald Trump.
I understand. He used to work here at this law firm, for God's sakes. So I've watched his entire career go from crazy right wing, left wing, crazy right wing, left wing. What the hell? Because all of these folks doing MSNBC, CNN, Fox, they're just taking marching orders from the front office. That's all it is. They don't really they can't have an opinion, Farron. If they have an opinion, it's like Ed Schultz. Ed Schultz had an opinion. Well, we got to get rid of Ed Schultz because he didn't like TPP. He didn't like Hillary Clinton.
And the Comcast takeover.
The Comcast. He didn't like Comcast takeover. Let's get rid of him. But these guys, they have to. They have to cow down to whatever that little freak in the front office, it used to be Phil Griffin with MSNBC, he'd send a memo out, this is what we have to say today, and by God, they deliver. That's what happened to Joe. Joe speaks out of his heart, says, my God, this guy's a train wreck. And he gets the memo, what have you done? They actually took him off the air. Took him off the air Monday morning, would not let his show go up
They were afraid of what he was going to say
Exactly.
about Trump or Biden, I guess.
Exactly, yeah. It's just, it's dead. Corporate media, the last remnants of corporate media are cable news, and if you'll never be able to get me to say that that's actual news.
That it had helped dirty money flow through its branches around the world, including at least 800...
Plaintiffs allege that the defendants provided money and medical goods to terrorist groups Hezbollah and Jaish al-Mahdi.
This is a well-organized business for these individuals that carry out these attacks. Terrorism is a business, and they run it like a business.
They knew about what was going on for a decade. They absolutely, no question about it, knew that HSBC was washing money. They had every reason to understand it was for terrorism and it was for drug cartels. Took no action whatsoever.
These banks are involved. Their accounts are connected, and they're using them to mask the transactions. The more complicated they can make the transactions, the more distance they can put between the bad guys and a seemingly legitimate purpose of these funds.
They pay $1.9 billion, which is a drop in the bucket compared to what they've made, and nobody goes to prison. These CEOs, these bankers that made this decision, they're safe at home. They know what they've done. It's resulted in the death of Americans, contractors and soldiers, not just hundreds, but thousands. And we look the other way because they don't look like criminals. The die is cast. The people that are responsible are on Wall Street.
And they don't look like criminals. It's almost a suspension of disbelief. Sometimes I'll have people call me and say, is this real? Do they really get away with this? Yeah, they do.